don't know if you've realized, but Ruto doesn't seem to want to go. And also, the people around him don't want him to leave. The 2027 election will be stolen. And they've even hinted at it. If you guys think it's a joke, listen to what Sudi said.
Kenya hakuna rais ameenda kwa miaka 5. Kwani huyu ndiye atakuwa wa kwanza? Kama tunafanya nini? Kama tumelala wapi? Kama nini imefanyika? Kwani Kenya ni yenu? Kama hiyo mumwelewea rabu. Hapo tungoma nyegura ile kijiti. So maybe you don't know ile ni Ruto mazuo ni. Bas. Mama yoki kwani ule ni ngiriaje gorgeje.
So they've already proven that they are going to steal. And they've said Ruto is going nowhere. And this has been hinted also by this member of parliament. Listen to what he said.
Rais, unajua mimi natoka kaunti ya 24. Kaunti ya Baringo sisi ndio tunajua mambo ya 24 years. Sisi ndio tunajua kwamba manufacture rais akae 24. So wakicheza hata tunazambia wewe rais endelea kidogo. Ruto must stay. Isije tu ikikuwa mtu ya pande hii Mkalenjin inasemekana must go. Ikikuwa watu wengine hakuna mtu anasema kitu.
And if you think that it is only the members of parliament who are thinking Ruto is going to stay for more than one term, because I have a feeling Ruto wants to manipulate the whole structure and stay on for more than 2 terms. And if you think I'm lying, listen to what he said just this week. Listen to what he said.
Kuna watu wanaongea mambo ya 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms. 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms.
So do you want to tell me that Ruto is mistaking the 2-term presidency to a 3-term presidency? You think it is by mistake? You think he didn't hear himself say 3 terms? You want to tell me Ruto didn't know that he just said 3 terms, and everyone around him is saying he will stay even if it's for 24 years? You've heard what this MP has said. Listen.
Rais, unajua mimi natoka kaunti ya 24. Kaunti ya Baringo sisi ndio tunajua mambo ya 24 years. Sisi ndio tunajua kwamba manufacture rais akae 24. So wakicheza.
And also, Ruto has also been saying this same week, he said that around him, he doesn't see any opposition. The only opposition he sees is his track record. Listen.
Kufikia saa hizi, competition is between me and my track record. Hawa competitors wengine sijawaona wako wapi.
So if you think he doesn't know what he's doing, even the deputy president that he has is not really a deputy president. Look at the way a deputy president cannot be pushed like this by someone who doesn't hold any office or is not in any security docket in our country. Look. And this same government has given an outlawed sect power to destabilize the central region. And if you think I'm joking, look at what he said.
The same gang leader ametafutwa na serikali na ameletwa hapa to force the people of this region to accept the president and his deputy.
The governor of Nyeri is a follower of that individual who is confusing people in Mount Kenya. And I want to tell them that their opposition is not for long. It's going to take a very short time and it's going to diminish.
And that's not all. Even Peter Mbue, who was the head of government delivery, said this.
Why should I spend my time in something I know is not productive? I would rather just say, kila mtu aitoka kwao. You know, hakuna haja kubebana hivi. Mnabebwa hivi namna hii. Kila mtu aitoka nyumbani kwao. Kikiumana anaambia please, pole nilikuwa nimetoka kwetu, wacha nirudi kwetu nyumbani.
So there's a whole lot of insubordination going on. If you look at what was in the news just the other day between the health cabinet secretary and the permanent secretary. How can a health cabinet secretary disapprove someone and then a permanent secretary approves and reinstates them to office. If that's not insubordination, I don't know what is.
Trouble is brewing at Afya House with the Health Cabinet Secretary Deborah Mulongo and Medical Services Principal Secretary Harry Kimtai pulling in different directions. The war between the duo came to the fore today when the former Chief Executive Officer at the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, that's KEMSA, Andrew Mulwa, assumed a new role as head of the National AIDS and STI Control Program, NASCOP, despite revocation of Mulwa's deployment to NASCOP by the Health Cabinet Secretary, Deborah Baraza. In an open defiance to his boss, Principal Secretary for the State Department of Medical Services, Harry Kimtai, who effected the change, says Mulwa's assumption of the office is in order and that he is the legitimate authorizing officer.
And all this is emanating from a community close to the president, where junior leaders are disrespecting their senior leaders. Just because they emanate from the same community as the president, they are now becoming a pain. And that's not all. You also know that all parastatals have been taken over by people from the same community as the president. So all this is just but not a game. All this is a well-calculated move in order to secure 2027. So what I'm saying is, I want you to open your eyes. At the same time, I want you to pray for this country, because I feel like in 2027 and this time leading to 2027 will be so tough and will be so dangerous for so many people.
Kama Kenya ni mbaya, usipotee. Ukote. Kenya mbaya, unafanya nini hapa? Mahali mbaya. Potea. Na kama upotei ujue basi hii ni nchi yako, hakuna mahali ingine utaenda.
So, guys, pray for Kenya and just hope that 2027 everything will not be as we see it right now.